What's your first impressions on how Dennis did in his first practice?
Very well. I think he's got a comfort level in guys that are ahead of him, or not necessarily ahead of him, but experienced veterans, guys that played with us last year that he can kind of watch and pick things up on, like between Yogi and Dorian, and guys that have experienced it. He did very well.
How beneficial is it that so many guys that played in the system last year are going to be in summer league with him?
I think it's huge. I really think it's very huge that guys can understand the language, what we're talking about when we talk about the communication level, the work ethic that we're asking them. Guys that actually played summer league last year and they understand what's expected and how the games are going to be. I think it's very big.
How long do you think it'll take him to pick up the system and fully understand what he's doing out there?
It's going to be an ongoing process because the system is constantly evolving. It's constantly going, and I think, but he's a bright and smart kid that I think he's willing to listen. He does a great job picking things up from what we've just done here. So I think it's just going to be an ongoing process, but it won't take long.
Donnie and Mark both have said that they feel like Yogi's really going to push him. Did you see a little bit of that in practice, a little friendly competition between those two?
That's a great way to put it. It is definitely a friendly competition. I think he looks and understands what Yogi has done and what Yogi's doing. And that's making his competitive drive fire a little bit more, but it's also saying, okay, I can learn from him, but we're still going to compete the same way.
What kind of strides forward have you seen the second-year guys take this summer so far?
You know what? It's really been awesome to see how they, really committed to each other. They've committed to the programs that they've come and done as they've been here, in and out. It's just really good. The strength and conditioning has been a big piece of it, and I just like their camaraderie. For me, it's just a big piece of what's going on there.
Dorian said he saw this summer as the biggest summer of his life. What have you seen from him so far?
More of who he is, and I think saying that is he's a worker, he's a big-time defender, he's a big-time glue guy, and now the one thing that he's doing consistently throughout the summer that he's been doing is making shots. And I think that's, you're going to ask him to do that. The other intangibles he does very well. I think he's just adding to it.
How much did him getting so much time on the court early in the season really kind of benefit him going into year two?
I think that's great for him. I mean, because that just boosts confidence. A lot of rookies walk in and some get minutes here, sporadic there. But what he's done is he's played consistent minutes. I think he's one of the guys that's played 81 out of 82 games as a rookie, and that's, for your confidence level to know that you can come at this level and play as a rookie is big.
We've heard about the off the